Ken Straub here on the Straub Bros Sports Show, and I have the pleasure to be joined by Rapids offensive coordinator Marvis Hood. Coach, thank you for joining me
Thank you for
here
having
at practice. Coach, I got a couple questions for you. First thing, what is it like to come into an organization like the Rapids and not just have the backing of ownership, but to have the backing of the mayor and the city of Falls?
That is something that's very unique to semi-pro. I'm from the Cleveland area, and Cleveland has 3 teams.
Yeah.
So to be sponsored and backed by a city, it brings it to a whole nother level, because that's something you really see in high school, right?
Yeah.
Like Cleveland Heights, for example. You drive down Lee Road, you see the Tigers sign.
Absolutely.
So having something like that for semi-pro is very unique, and something I love to be a part of.
Especially in a city like the Falls that is hungry for some good football. No disrespect, but it's hungry for good football. Now, you're out here during the off season. Obviously, we're about to hit winter, so only so many practices from here on out. What
Absolutely.
are you looking for in this off season from your offensive players?
Guys to show up. That's a thing. When we're so far out from the season, you want to see guys show up. You want to see guys get into the little bit of offense that we're putting in. Offense takes a little bit longer than defense, because there's so many different things you're putting in. So I want guys to be here. I want guys to hear my terminology. I want guys to get comfortable with my terminology. So that's the big thing that I look for.
A learning
absolutely.
process. Absolutely. Now, I know it is early, but what style of offense are you kind of looking to play this year?
So I live, breathe, die football. So in my spare time, I'm drawing up plays. I'm thinking of this, thinking of that. So my way of thinking was, if defenses have multiple defenses, why can't offenses? So my approach is, we have spread formations, but we also have power run formations. That way it's hard to game plan for us, because you don't know what we're going to do.
Absolutely.
Just like if the roles were reversed, if a defense runs 3-4, 4-3, 5-2. It's hard to game plan for that. So why can't I do that on offense?
100%. I mean, the best offenses in the NFL, the best offenses college, they run out multiple packages. You don't know what you're going to get hit with. So I absolutely 100% understand that. Now, obviously, you got the guys out here. You got a quarterback competition as well. You got 4 guys in trying to kind of vie for that position. I don't want to ask if anybody has separated themselves, but what are you seeing out of that group?
Honestly, I'm very excited about the quarterback competition. I've said it multiple times. I think we have probably the best quarterback room in Ohio, semi-pro, probably the nation, because I truly feel we have 4 guys that can go somewhere and either start or compete to start. That is very unique to have anywhere, let alone semi-pro, to have 4 guys that you really think could be the guy.
Absolutely. Now, I got some fun I call them my Rapids rapid fire questions.
Absolutely.
Pre-game meal.
So it's a little bit different, because semi-pro, we play those evening games. I don't know. I don't really.
Varies.
It varies. Now that I don't play anymore, it really varies. What do I grab on the way to the game? When I was in college, we had breakfast, because we had those afternoon kickoffs.
Yeah.
So it really just varies, whatever I'm feeling.
I like it. I like it. Whatever's on the menu for that day.
Absolutely.
Now, it could be different from a player as a coach. You got a pregame song? Something that gets you on the drive over, ready to go?
Itching by Future.
I like it. I like it.
That gets me going. Absolutely.
Better to win on the road or at home?
I'm going to say, because of what we're building at home. Like you said, Falls is looking for winning football. So I feel like winning here will be on the next level. Typically, winning at home, you shut up the away team and the crowd and all of that. But I feel like winning here is going to be different. I truly feel that.
Absolutely. Do you have any pregame superstitions?
When I was a player, I would not wear socks to the game. I would wait until I got to the game to put on my socks.
I like it. I like it. And my last one for you. When did you fall in love with the game of football?
I think I fell in love with it in high school. I played since I was 8, but I didn't truly love it until I really got to high school, and I realized I was actually pretty good at it, and I could go to college if I wanted to. That's really when I fell in love with it, and the grind, and just being a part of the team and the camaraderie.
Absolutely. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate you joining us. Coach will be joining us more throughout the offseason as we get closer, and as we get ready to do more games and we get to broadcast, we'll be sitting down with the coaching staff to go over some game plans so you know what's going on during the games. Stay tuned for more here on the Straub Bros Sports Show.
All right.
That was awesome, Coach. Thank you very much, man.